Assalamualaikum and good day. My assigned topic is Lanzones or Lancium parasiticum. So, ang Lanzones is a tropical fruit native in Southeast Asia. And ito ay popular dito sa Pilipinas. And it grows in clusters, no? Ang kanyang bunga. At saka, it has a fresh and translucent and juicy fruit. And it is originated in Indonesian region and Borneo, and it's spread across other parts of the Southeast Asia like Philippines, Malaysia, and Thailand. In the Philippines, it has become especially popular and so often associated with the country's tropical agriculture. And Lanzones is a part of Beliaceae, and the Lanzones tree is a medium-sized evergreen tree that thrives in humid tropical climates, kagaya dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. So, in Camiguin, no, Lanzones Festival is one of the famous celebrations centered around this fruit held in every October. Then the event includes street dancing, cultural performances, parade, Lanzones themed competitions. So during the festival, um, visitors can taste Lanzones in various forms, from fresh fruit to dessert and jams, while also enjoying the island natural view and cultural traditions. So, ito ang morphological structure of Lanzones. So, una, root system. So, ang type of root system niya is type root. Uh, ang functions ito ay to anchor the plant and absorb water and nutrients. Next is ang structure, thick main root with smaller lateral roots. Next is ang stem. Ang type of stem niya is woody and the structure niya is upright trunk with rough brown bark. Pangatlo is ang leaves. Types is pinnately compound. Ang arrangement niya is alternate and ang shape nito ay oblong to elliptic leaflets. And ang surface nito is smooth and glossy green on top. Pangapat is ang flowers niya. So, ang type of flowers niya is small, yellowish or greenish. Next is usually bisexual, sometimes unisexual. Arrangement is clustered in inflorescence on other branches or trunk. Pollinations mainly by insects. Panglima ay ang kanyang fruit. Ang type of fruit niya ay berry, shape round or oval. Skin is leathery, yellowish brown with sticky latex. Ang flesh niya is translucent white at segmented to 4 by 5, juicy and sweet. So ang seed niya is 1 by 5 per fruit, bitter and greenish. So production of Lanzones. So first is ang propagation. So ito yung mga methods niya, no. Seeds, traditional but slow seedling take 8 to 12 years to bear fruit. So in asexual methods like marketing, grafting, or budding, no, mas maganda siya for faster fruiting and better quality. So sa soil requirements naman, well drained and loamy soil rich in organic matter. And sa climate, tropical, requires consistent rainfall and temperature of 2 to 35 Celsius. Next is ang planting. Spacing is 6 by 8 meters apart. And planting time usually starts at rainy seasons. So dapat sa maulan na panahon. So ang fertilization niya is organic compost with NPK fertilizer, helps to growth and fruiting. So ang NPK fertilizers ay ito yung nitrogen, phosphorus, at potassium. Flowering and fruiting. So ang time to fruit nito is gaya kanina, seedlings 8 to 12 years. Kung grafted naman yung plants is 4 to 6 years. At yung flowering season niya ay late dry season. So nakadepende ito sa kung anong region. Next is ang fruiting season, typically in the rainy months. So mga August, November dito sa Pilipinas. Next is ang harvesting. So kailan ito i-harvest? Kung ang skin nito ay nag-turn into golden yellow. Then fruit is firm but yields slightly too pressure. Then method of harvesting, hand-pick or cut in clusters to avoid damage. No? Then a yield, a mature tree can produce 5 to 150 kilogram of fruit per year depending on the variety and care. Post-harvesting handling. So sa storage, shelf life niya is 5 to 7 days. No? Then ang processing can be eaten fresh, or made into candies or juice or jam. So next is challenges in producing lanzones. First is climate sensitivity. So lanzones requires a humid tropical climate with well-distributed rainfall. So drought or excessive rain can cause flower drop, poor fruit set, or fruit splitting. So pag matindi yung init, no, tsaka matindi yung ulan, magkaroon ng mga flower drop. Next is pests and diseases. So ito yung mga common pests, no, na matake sa lanzones. So fruit borers, damage the fruit and reduce market value. Siyempre, no, pag late lang yung harvest, ma-reduce talaga ng market value. Next is scale insect and mealybugs, sucks up and weaken the tree. Next is diseases, anthracnose or fungal disease causing leaf spot and fruit rot. Then fruit rot common in poorly drained soils, so low quality soils. Powdery mildew affects the tree. Next is long maturity period, so can take 4 to 6 years kanina, no? If grafted lang siya. Then kapag hindi naman, pwede yung seeds, so 8 to 12 years to bear fruit. This discourage some farmers due to the delayed return of investment. So long maturity period talaga. Then pang-apat is water management. So is sensitive to both drought and water lagging, no? Kung walang hindi proper yung water management, so may lead to poor flowering and fruit development. Next is market issues. So ang shelf life ng lanzones is 5 to 7 days lang, no? So mahirap i-transport ito, so sa mga malalayong lugar. So price fluctuation during peak seasons due to oversupply. Next is ang labor intensive harvest. Fruit must be hand-picked and carefully avoid bruising, damaging the skin. And harvesting in this time is consuming, often requires ladders or climbing. Varieties of lanzones, no? Longkong. First is longkong, a variety of lanzones often considered superior. So ito ay mas matamis at less latex and usually seedless. More expensive but highly favored in market. Next is ang luko, another type of lanzones pero larger and thicker skin and less juicy than langsat. And sweet but with a bit more bitterness near the seeds. So, and yun lang po. Maraming salamat.